Okay, so it's like 5 in the morning right now, but I want to talk about y'all a quick story. Because I feel like I wanted to save this for the second channel. I've explained this story on live stream so many times, but I feel like it's finally time I actually explain something. I have two very disgusting stories that happened in school. Two I remember so vividly, so I can tell y'all what happened. So this one right here started off as a normal day for school. I was in first grade, so I was like 7 years old, maybe. I don't know. So it was just an average day. I woke up, I went through the normal daily routine, went to lunch and everything. I remember this happened around after lunch, like I think 20 minutes after lunch. Let's just put an estimate on that. But I need to explain some stuff before I do this properly. Our classroom was in the middle of an intersection. It's a three-way intersection. The left goes to where the offices are for like the typical school stuff. The right went down to normal classes. But if you go straight down, that's where the special ed classes are. Now, this was around the second week of school. We didn't know that the special ed classes were there until like a week after this happened. So I needed to use the bathroom, right? It was just around after lunch, and I needed to use the bathroom. So I asked the teacher, let's call her Miss Lisa. Miss Lisa, I need to use the bathroom real badly right now. It's just like, okay, you can go. So I decided to take the closest bathroom because, you know, I didn't want to be running around the school for like 20 minutes to get to the nearest bathroom. So I went in there, and I saw one of the most disgusting things I would have never imagined before. So when I walked in, I noticed, okay, so the bathroom has like a weird walk-in entrance, so you couldn't really see the whole thing out from an outside. But I could tell there was a horrible, horrible smell. Like someone died in there kind of smell. Literal fecal matter. It was everywhere. It was on the floor, on the walls, and inside the stall. Some even on the ceiling. It was that nasty. The expression I had on my face was nothing but disgust, and I felt like throwing up my lunch that day. But luckily I didn't. I ended up going back to class by being basically traumatized of what I saw in the bathroom, and ended up telling some people about this. They didn't believe me, so one of them ended up actually going to the bathroom, and he shouted so loud. He shouted, "Yo, someone took a massive dump all over the place in the bathroom!" And that caused the class to get interrupted. And some of the boys decided to run down to check it out what he meant by this. And I heard the loudest ew in unison. The teacher was shouting everybody to get back into their seats and decided to check out what was happening. She ended up coming back here as fast as she could. She was in heels, so she couldn't run. I think at least. I know she wasn't running though. She was at least coming as fast as she could. And told everyone not to use that bathroom ever again. While it's the closest, it was probably the nastiest. So we all had to take the bathroom that's the farthest down the hall. Nobody knew who the kid was, or at least nobody saw who did it. However, it was confirmed that it was from the special ed class. So at least that part of the case is closed. Before it was confirmed to us, the assistant principal actually did end up coming in and explaining to if anybody ever did that, they would deal with a week's suspension. And since we were all elementary school children, we were scared of that. So at the very least that honed in that you're not supposed to do that, you absolute idiots. That was probably the biggest incident that happened throughout all of elementary school. It was probably one of the nastiest experiences I remember from when I was a kid. And if I had the opportunity to relive it, honestly I would, just to see how funny it would be. But thanks for listening to me ramble at 5 in the morning. It's been me, Mario, and I'll be signing off for now.